Blue, feel blue day.
It's Monday blue for you?
Yes.
Why?
Because our long holiday is finished.
It's over. It's over for you guys,
It's
right?
over. Yes.
Right, for all of you. Well, not really. Yuqing is not working yet.
Yes.
So every day is a holiday for her. What about Aaron? How are you doing?
My holiday is not over yet.
Oh, really? Why not?
I am off the office today.
You didn't go to the office?
So yeah. So I start to work from tomorrow.
Oh, why? Are you taking a break, or is it everyone in your company having an extra day?
No, I just taking a break because I have too many annual leaves.
Annual leave. Oh, right.
Yeah.
I think it's hard unless you want to go somewhere like Xiaoluoqiu or the Green Island if you want to take more days.
Yeah, if I can.
Okay, great. So today we're going to talk about, I guess the topic is a little bit more serious, but I think we can try to make it a little bit more fun. Okay, so Iris, tell us a little bit about short-term goals.
Have you ever set a goal for yourself, like I want to lose weight or I want to get better job, and then woke up 6 months later still in the exact same situation you were in? Because things like lose weight and get a better job aren't good goals. They are outcomes. They are desirable about us goals. They are useless. In fact, fake, overly broad goals like that will actually prevent you from getting what you want in life and will just make you feel defeated.
Okay, right. So what do you think is a better goal than I want to lose weight? So using this as an example, why is I want to lose weight such a bad goal? Can you give us one reason, Iris?
I think we need to be more specific. Like my goal is 45 kg.
Okay. kg is what? Aaron, can you help her?
Kilograms.
Kilograms, right.
Kilograms.
Yeah.
Right. So you want to be a little bit more specific. Okay. So you say that you have to have the exact number. Okay. So that is one of them. Aaron, what is something else that you think is wrong with this goal? Or how can you make it better?
I think it lacks the specific plan to achieve this goal.
Okay.
For example,
so
maybe how many times you need to exercise every day or every week, or how to control your diet or eat in your life. Maybe you need to avoid the oil food such as fried chicken. Yeah.
Okay.
Oily
food.
Oily. Okay.
Oily is the adjective. You describe the food, or you can say food with oil, because oil is a noun, right? The actual thing. Okay. Yuqing, what do you think?
I agree with Iris and Aaron, and I also think you can make a limit time, like I want to lose 2 kilograms in this month.
Okay, 2 kilograms in this month. So what
Yeah.
can you do?
Then you can make the like everyday course of your exercise and week course.
Okay, so the week course would contain what?
Contains your exercise, how many days you do exercise, and your eat. You will control the calories.
Calories, right? Okay, you can control the calories and maybe record the amount of food you're eating or what you are eating. Okay, kind of like a food diary. Okay, great. These are really good ideas. Okay, so the next part here, let's move on, is good goals. What are some good goals? Okay, Aaron, can you read this part?
If you are about to discover to be actionable or actuable and useful, any goal you make must be short term.
Okay, short term. So here's it. So give an example of a bad goal and then make it a good one. Okay, so for example, bad goal is to start running. A good goal is to jog for 20 minutes twice per week for 6 weeks. Okay, that's very specific. So let's start with Aaron first. So what is a bad goal? And then how can you make it into a good one? So let's use some examples that are more useful. So what are some goals that you want to achieve lately? It could be losing weight. It could be starting to eat healthy. It could be I want to read more books. It could be anything. Or spending less time on your cell phone. Okay. So anything that is for you. So Aaron, can you give us an example of something you would like to achieve lately?
For example, I want to take a trip. It can be the goal for this example.
You want to take a trip. Okay, so
Yeah.
that would be a bad goal, right? You can just say, I want to relax.
Yeah, I want to relax.
Okay, so that's a bad goal. So how can you make it a better one?
If I want to achieve this goal, I want to relax. I think I need to take a trip and how to say, take a trip to other country, maybe Japan or Korea or some other countries. Yeah. So the first one, I need to plan the date. I can apply for the trip. If I want to make this goal to be more specific and actionable, I think I need to plan the date first. Yeah.
Okay.
And then and then second one, I need to consider which friends I want to invite them to this trip with me. Yeah.
Okay, so actually writing the plan out, planning what you want to do.
Yes.
If you want to relax, it can be planning a trip, or it can also be maybe having 30 minutes to yourself every day. or maybe waking up 30 minutes earlier. So maybe some people would meditate, right? They would meditate, or they would spend some time to read or to do something with the extra time.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Iris, what about you? What is something that you would like to achieve lately?
I think the bad goal is like saving money, and then good one would be, maybe I will say I would controlling my food, commute, and rental expense under 15% of my salary, and the 20% of my incomes to my investment.
Okay, right. So you would say more specific.
Yes.
Okay, great. What about you, Chin?
For me, I would like to make a goal like I want to be more healthy. And this is the bad goal.
You want to be more healthy. That is a bad goal because you need to be more specific of what you want.
Yes. So I will change it to I want to drink water every day, like 2,000 2 liters.
2 liters, right?
2 liters. And like I would like to do exercise like yoga or swimming twice a week. That is not too hard for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Yeah, so that's very specific of what you want to do, right? You want to drink 2 liters of water every day. So that's very, very specific. Great. Okay, so here, so any goals that you have, it's great. Okay, you just need to think about the SMART goal technique. Okay, so let's go through what is SMART. So S stands for what, Iris?
Simple. Distill it into a few words and make it straightforward. More than that will begin to feel overwhelming, or worse, loose and scatters.
Scattered. What is scattered?
Like celebrate.
Okay, so if there's a graph, usually there's a line. We say this is a linear graph. Linear, that means a line, linear. And what is scattered? Scattered is like, okay, it's all over the place. Okay, this is a scattered dot. So don't look at this line. So that's scattered all over. Okay, so here it says to keep it simple, because you don't want to feel overwhelming. If you're overwhelmed, it means that maybe you have like a lot of things. You'd be like, oh my God, so many things. I'm feeling overwhelmed, too many things. Like I want it to be very simple. Okay, number 2 is M. What is M? Aaron?
Measurable. Your goal should be easily quantifiable. find a way to tell whether you are doing it or not and calculate.
Okay. Quantifiable.
Quantifiable.
Quantifiable. Okay. So quantifiable, what does that mean? What does quantify mean? If you want to look at this word, what does quantify mean?
I think it's make your usually our goal is quality words. Maybe I want to lose weight, I want to become health, or I want to relax. It's very abstract. So if we want to be measurable, we need to make a list goal with numbers. Maybe you can exercise 3 times per week. It can help to check your healthy goal. Yeah, your goal for health. Yeah.
Good. Okay. So quantify. So it means that there needs to be numbers, right?
Yeah.
It's the same thing as a lot of times I look at resumes. A lot of students show me their resume, and they just say, I helped the company. I helped the company plan our marketing campaign for the summer.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
And you need to tell to the CEO or general managers, or this marketing plan can bring maybe to 20,000 customers to our company and make the profit around over than 1 billion.
Right. So you need to quantify it, saying that how much sales did this marketing campaign help to create, right? Or how much customers came onto the website because of your campaign, right? Right. So you need to show them the numbers because that's what they care about, right? Good.
Dream number for company usually.
Yes. Numbers.
Dream numbers.
Dream numbers. Okay, great. Eugene, A. What does A stand for?
Attainable. Deciding to run every day when you haven't run since high school is a high bar to set. Be reasonable with yourself. Short-term goals should be achievable steps toward growth.
Okay, so here, what does attainable mean? Can you try to explain it to us in your own words?
I think it means you need to, attainable is you make a goal and it need to be not too hard.
Okay, it's not
for
too
you.
hard?
Yeah.
Okay, right. Okay, so you need to be able to achieve it, right? So sometimes I think goals in the companies that they give you is unattainable, then you won't really feel the motivation, right? If they give you a bar that's set so high and you know it's impossible, you're not going to try to achieve it because you know you cannot. So then dream, right? The company likes to dream, but I think dreaming is okay, but you need to be able to achieve it, right?
Yeah, we usually use the road map to achieve the goal.
The roadmap.
Step by step.
Step by step, right?
Roadmap.
Break it down. Yeah, it's easier. Great. Okay, so R, Iris, what does R stand for?
Relevant. Why is this goal important? Does it enhance or conflict with large goals? Does it out with your current physical, mental, or financial reality.
Financial reality. What do you think this means?
Reality. For example, I starting golf, and I need concerned about. I think playing golf might cost me some saving, but can help my physical, mental, and maybe can close with my colleague. They will invite me to do exercise.
Okay, right. So as a here, relevant. Why is this goal important? Okay. So why is it important? So why is it relevant to you?
I think it's the energy to put you into and continue chase your goal.
To continue to chase your goal. So saying that
maybe.
Relevant is how is it connected to the goals that you already have or to your physical state or mental state. So here, if you want to be, okay, so you want to save more money. Maybe financially, if you are making $20,000 and you are spending maybe let's say $10,000 on rent, and then you will need to spend at least $5,000 for food, and you maybe need to spend, I don't know, another $5,000 for paying your loans. Like maybe you bought a new car. So that means that there's not going to be any money left for you to save. Then that would not be possible for your financial reality if you say that every month I'm going to save $5,000 because you don't have that money there. So it will not be possible. Right? So here it's saying that you need to think about how you are right now and the goals that you want to pursue. Is it attainable? Do you have maybe you can eat instant noodles every day and you can save $1,000. And so maybe every month you save $1,000 would be your new goal instead of $5,000. Okay, so it's the difference like that you will need to figure out. Even if it's something like you eat healthy, right? Someone told me they're going to be vegetarian, and he tried that for 3 weeks. And then he said, oh my God, no, I can't do it anymore because I lost so much weight and I just really, really, really want to eat meat now, right? So that's not attainable. And it's not something that's going to be good for him long term because he's doing it like very extreme, like from having meat to having none at all, right? It's too hard. So maybe what he can do is now he's saying that, okay, I'm going to be vegetarian from Monday to Friday. And then I can eat meat on the weekend, or I can eat whatever I want on the weekend. So he's okay with that, right? So everyone needs to find their own way. So everyone's goals can be the same. They can want to be healthy, right? But how are they going to achieve that? The way they're going to achieve it is going to be different. Okay, number 5, T. Aaron.
Time-based. Goals should have a time frame assigned to them so you can adjust or improve as you go. Yeah, so I think it means you need to control the progress of your goal. Maybe so within it, for the progress, you need to set up the start date and due date. So between these 2 days, you need to set up the progress. Maybe every day, the progress every day. Yeah. If you lose, you need to cheer up. If you are very good, maybe you can take a break. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Right. So it needs to have a specific time. Like if you want to say this month, right? But then this month, you're going to have to start from, okay, this week, what am I going to do every day, right? You should have a plan, or every 2 days, every 3 days, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great. So we're going to use this. So everyone remember the SMART, okay? S stands for what?
Simple,
Simple. M is?
measurable,
Right. A?
attainable,
Right. And R?
relevant,
T?
time-based.
Right. Okay. So just remember SMART, right? Because everyone is very smart. So you're going to remember SMART. So whenever you have goals, remember to SMART. So we're going to try this with your English goals. Okay. So I hope everyone knows why they're learning English, because I think that if you don't have a goal in mind, then you're not going to feel the motivation of why you should be learning English. Okay. So here, I think it'll be very interesting for us to share about each other's English goals. Okay, so tell your classmate why you want to learn English, why it's so important to you, and what are your short-term goals. So being very specific about things that you can do every day, or things that it doesn't have to be every day. It could be a couple of days, but how it is going to help you to move to where you are. Right. Okay, let's start with Eugene.
Okay. I started to learn English because when I was in Japan and my classmates in language school are all good at English. So it made me want to improve my English. And recently I think I would like to go working holiday.
Where?
In futures.
In the future, where do you want to go?
I would like to go to Canada or Australia.
Oh, okay. So have you just made this decision?
Yes.
And you're applying for it?
Yes.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, it's very exciting. Okay, so what can you think of as some of your short-term goals now to improve your English? What would be your short-term goals?
My short-term goals is I would like to I would like to at least spend like 2 or 3 hours a week to speak English with others. And I also want to remember like new words a week because I know I can't afford too much words. So I only remember 5 a week.
Okay, so you have a good goal that you know that you can achieve.
Yes.
Okay, great. What about Aaron? So what is your English goal? Tell us why you want to learn English and include that with your short-term goals.
My English goals are 3 main goals. One is I want to improve my English presentation ability in the company meeting. Yeah, because in the past my English speaking is not very good. So and then I want to be able to chat with my foreign colleagues more easily or more relaxedly, because I cannot. Last year I usually talk with my foreign colleagues, but I'm not very good at to learn with a very oral language. Yeah.
So you mean
because
confidence and you want to be more fluent.
fluent. What is fluent?
Fluent means fluent. It means
Oh, fluently.
Yeah, more fluent.
Yeah. Fluently is one of the reason, but the other reason is sometimes they use some oral words, but I cannot understand what.
You mean like
what
slang?
they talk.
Like slang? Are they talking
Slang.
more in slang? Because you don't usually learn this in the textbook. Like they'll say like, "Hey, what's up?"
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
"What's up, man?" Like,
Yeah, something like it.
"What's up?"
Yeah. This.
Yeah, they don't teach that in the
Oh,
textbook, right? Okay, so you don't understand. If you're trying to become friends, or you want to be closer to them than just being colleagues.
Yes.
Okay.
So how to say the words? Slang?
Fluently.
Oh, fluent. Yeah.
So fluently. So this is something that if you want to be able to talk freely and without any pressure or feeling very natural about English.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
fluently would be Okay. So what are your short-term goals? So what are some things that you can do to achieve that?
My short-term goal. Actually, I do not have a specific plan for my short-term goal. I just use English to talk with you guys every week.
Okay.
It's my short-term plan.
So I think if everyone would like to practice their presentational skills, I think that we can think of a topic. It could be something work related. If you want to move into more business related things for our next classes, I think that's something we can discuss for next month. And for you to prepare some presentational, it could be anything, right? Talking about, it could just be talking about English. It could be talking about any topic. It could be talking about business. Everyone can share their own topic. But I think that is something we can think about for next month so that you can come to class and present for 10 minutes. So maybe 1 week Iris will present, 1 week Aaron will present, and 1 week Yuqing will present. And it can be related to the topic that we will be discussing in class. But for you guys to present it, so it's going to feel more like a presentation. And for everyone in the class to give you some feedback about what the way you're presenting, right? When we ask questions, how do think of answers right on the spot. So those are things that if you're more comfortable with, it's going to be easier for you to do the actual presentation, because even Steve Jobs, he's so good at doing these presentations, but we don't really know how much, because I read his book, how much effort he puts into all of his presentations. Every time there's a new product launch, how much time he puts into the way that he presents. It's not like he's memorizing the script. He's very, very familiar with it. It's not like sometimes we would need to read, right? You see a lot of times people read the presentation, things like that. Okay, so I think that is what we can focus on in November, and we can think about more interesting topics for each of you to discuss, okay, to share. It could even be like talking about a TV series that you guys have been watching, but share with us as like it's your product, right? Okay, so I think that's something that we're going to think about in the next couple of weeks. Great. Great. The next one, Iris, what about you? What are your English goals?
My short goal would be having a business presentation in English and be present my company's products, because we have international expo every year, and my boss hope I can to be present.
Okay.
And yeah, it's my short goal. And I read the topic, so I starting set a goal like I need listening, TED Talk, and read an article every week.
Okay, great. Okay, so these are really good goals. So read one article every week. What about when you're going to work, right? It's good to listen. There's a lot of really good podcasts. People have been trying to work more on podcasts. So if you just want to listen, don't want to read anything, there's always podcasts that also you guys can listen to. So there are a lot of different types of resources that I think is really useful. I'm going to share more about maybe apps. I know there are some of my students who like to use, there's a Cake app that uses a lot of daily conversation. And I think I'm going to share a little bit more about that, because a lot of those apps are free. So there's a lot of good free resources that you don't need to spend money on, but it can also help you. But I think that what is the most important is that you find something you like, you find something that can fit your everyday life. It could be 10 minutes, 15 minutes every day, but I think it doesn't have to be long. Like you don't have to say like every day I'm going to spend an hour reading a novel, right? It's not going to happen. But you can say every day I'm going to spend 10 minutes watching maybe 2 YouTube videos in English, or maybe I want to learn surfing. Erin wants to know how to surf. Okay, I'm going to watch 2 surfing videos on surfing in English. Okay, so things you're interested in and things that are easy for you to attain or adapt to. But I think finding the interest is also very important. So interest and fitting your schedules is how you guys can start, and be very specific. 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Okay, I don't think it should be more than 30 minutes if you want to do it every day, if you want to be consistent. Consistency is key, right? A lot of the times you guys have goals, but 1 week going to the gym, I'm going to go to the gym, buy a year pass, and then don't use it after 5 times.